really feel like I did anything wrong. I feel like it's very justifiable in my opinion, but this year I made some really strict book buying rules. It was basically because I needed to stop my impulsive purchasing. Like, I wanted to buy things that I knew I was really gonna love, and they were working so well until I stumbled on Vinted. I swear Vinted needs to give me a promo at this point, because I'm spending money over there. It's not that much, but that's why I keep buying them. So just in case you're new here is how the rules work. First rule is, for every book I clear off the cart, I can put £1 in the jar. They've been on the cart for longer than 6 months, they're gonna be worth £2. And if you're wondering what this jar is and what the hell I'm talking about, that's where rule 2 comes in. I can only purchase books with the money in the jar. So if there is not enough money in the jar, unfortunately, I'm not allowed to purchase them. And I thought it was such a good plan, I was gonna stick to it. But then just one night when I was feeling down, I opened up Vinted. That app, every time, why are books so cheap on Vinted? I opened up Vinted and I wasn't specifically looking for anything. Okay, that's a lie. I was having a little scander on there because for a particular series, because I couldn't find it in stores, and I was planning to spend my money wisely, and I was like, let me have a look around Vinted, and I found the first 3 books for the Windy Cities for £10. Tell me that's not a steal. I had a look on Amazon and each one of these books were £10 individually. Well, they were like £9 something individually. So I was like, I feel like that's just smart spending at this point. But it just makes sense because I'm gonna buy these books soon and buy all of them for £10. It made sense to me. So feeling really defensive, guys, I'm sorry. But so in my head, I wasn't even spending money because realistically, these were gonna get bought at some point. I don't even feel like you need girl maths to do that. It just makes sense. Like, if I had to buy these individually, it would have been £30. It made lock in. I know you agree with me. Tell me in the comments if you agree with me. At this point, I feel like the spending was very justified. However, I didn't stop there. I actually found the next 2 books in the works for £5. So now suddenly I own the whole series and I don't regret it. I don't regret it. I have the next 2 books. Look at these. I just think they look so pretty. These covers are so nice. And I justified it because these covers are changing and the last thing I want is the first 3 books. Can I even hold these all at once? The last thing that I want is to own the first 3 books in these covers and then be fighting for my life to find the next covers. So the purchasing made sense. I got all 5 books for £20 as opposed to £50, which is what Amazon was trying to sell me. And that's supposed to be the cheapest space to buy books. I mean, according to a lot of people. So when you think about it, technically it was a good deal. However, deals still cost money. So we are in debt. We are in debt right now. So unfortunate, very unfortunate. But I do not regret a thing. And I'm very happy with my purchase. So that's the first one we have. We got the Windy Cities, baby. At this point, my balance from the jar is at 0 or minus something. I don't know. I'll put it on screen. I haven't read anything off the cart to make this back up, but I made the next purchase. I saw a signed edition copy of The Kissing Countdown. Okay, honestly, I didn't even care for the book at the time. I knew I wanted to read it at some point, but I wasn't like breaking my neck. It wasn't on my TBR. This one was being ignored. It was originally £12, but then it dropped to £5. I was like, girl, why is nobody purchasing this? I'm gonna purchase it now. And like, I kind of told myself, like, signed copies make sense. Signed copy, special edition. Like, look how cute this book is. Like, look at this image. Look how cute that is. Yeah. And then we have the next side. That's so cute. What do you mean? A black astronaut scientist couple. Give it to me.
That's what she said.
I had to get it. I had to get it. Had the cute little images. I didn't even show you like the actual front of the book. Like, tell me that is not cute. I love it. I love me a bit of science. I love me a bit of STEM. I'm excited the fact that they're a black couple. It's just cute. And I don't think I'm not gonna like this book. What do you mean, the kiss countdown? He's going into space. Is this a YA? I think it's the cutest little thing ever. I had to purchase it. 3 months until blast off. 3 months to convince everybody their fake relationship is it's fake dating. I didn't even check that. It's fake dating. That's my favorite trope ever. I'm justifying it every day. Every day is just justification. But as the countdown gets closer, will they ignore the gravity that is pulling them together or give in to love and shoot for the stars? I don't even know what's happening. I don't know why they're fake dating, but I'm gonna eat this book up. I already know it. So again, I do not regret the purchase. I don't regret it. Have you read this one? Any of you read any of these? Comment down below if you think my purchase was justified. I think they're all justified so far. £5, special edition. Of course. I had to buy it. I had to. But yeah, I still keep purchasing anyway. So we have the next set. Obviously, at this point, I should have closed the app, okay? But instead, I started thinking about my shelf trophies. And I have some books that I love and I don't own. Because those are the shelves. This is the shelves of the books that I've read. Like, I've read way more than that. And they're not, I need them. I need them in my house so I can look at them. So that's why I bought the next following. And that's the Kissing Quadrant. Now, I told you girlies, I read all these books. I read all of these books via audio. And it's so weird to see them in real life. Like, the actual covers, it's very... I don't know what the word is. This is one of my favorite romance series. I can tell you that this book alone wasn't my favorite. I was about to just buy these 2, but then I seen a girl selling these for £3. Shut up right now. Shut up. You wanted me not to buy a set of books that I love for £3. £3, and they're in like basically perfect condition. I mean, I'm the one that kind of ruined that part there by accident. I don't know when I did it. They were in pristine condition, and you wanted me not to buy them because of some rule that I decided to inflict on myself. Come on now. Come on. The paperback police. Have you guys watched that guy's video?
What?
I thought you were only getting 2 books.
I did get 2 books. You the paperback police. Page patrol.
I had to buy them, okay? I loved these 2 the most. The autism rep in these books are so good. The relationship, the way they bond based on like their little quirky, is that the word? Traits. Basically, they got autism in it. But like the rep is amazing, okay? The love story is amazing. This one I did enjoy. I don't remember what I rated it, but like it wasn't my favorite, but I feel like I still love it enough, and I'm happy to have them on the shelf and just display them as like shelf trophies. And technically, I told myself I'm allowed to buy books that I've already read. I've already read these, so these don't even count. Even though I had to use real money to buy them, they don't count in the debt. Am I going too fast? I feel like I'm going fast, but at the same time, I just feel like I need to get through this. Let the guilt go, because I've been staring at these for the past few weeks and I haven't told you girls, and I need to do the TBR jar video, but I need all of these obviously on the cart, and I'm like, I can't just act like this didn't happen. Like, you guys are gonna have to find out about it, and so I have to just get through the confessions. These are my confessions. How many times have I said that? How many times have I sang these are my confessions? I be confessing all my sins to you girls all the time. I'm not very good at holding things that I've done wrong to myself. I just have to confess everything all the time. But then obviously I was having another down day, and I just thought, let's go open Vinted again. Let's see what's on there. Even though I feel like all the guilt from my purchasing just made me want to do more. I have like a shopping problem or something. Who cares? But yeah, I found somebody selling these books for £5, and I was like, okay, I gotta purchase that, because they had the next 2 books for just for the summer that I have already, and I was like, okay, that makes sense. And they had the 2 extra Abby Jimenez books, and I just added some of her books to my author backlog list in my reading diary, and I was like, okay, yeah, I want to get to her backlog, so that makes sense. However, right before, I'd already bought this as a set separately for £7.50 at the works, so at this point I was just buying the same books twice, and I was like, what are you doing? But so what I decided to do is I decided to package all the dupes, sell them back on Vinted for the exact same amount of money that I bought these and the other 2 books for, and basically cancelled out the purchase. Tell me that is not financial wizardry, okay? I don't care. That was financial wizardry. I felt financially elite with that, okay? I cancelled out a purchase, minus the shipping and delivery, but I cancelled out a purchase with that thought process. So I feel like, again, another justification, and I don't regret it. To be honest, I really regret this purchase because now I don't own the first book for the series, but I don't care. I got me my little Abby Jimenez backlog, and I liked one of her books that I've read. I've read one of this author's books, and I've bought 5 books again. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Oh, if you want to know what these books follow, I can't tell you. Only one I know the premise for is just for the summer. The rest of them, I have no idea what they follow. This is giving me workplace romance. Should we read it real quick? Let's read it. Her divorce is just about to finalize, and her brother is running out of time to find a kidney donor. Oh, damn. Oh, and the promotion she wants. Oh, that's probably going out to the new man doctor who already registered 87th on the pain in my ass scale. Okay. Okay, so she's just going through it right now, and she hates this doctor guy who's about to steal her promotion, but he sends her a letter, and that's enough to make her think, oh, actually he's probably a nice guy. Abby Jimenez's romances, I read one of her books. It was a novella, and it was called The Full Risk, and I loved it so much that I'm not really worried. I just feel like if she could do that in a novella, she must do good work everywhere else, because people are obsessed with her. Okay, this one is called Part of Your World. It says, oh, we got an age gap, but the reverse age gap. Love that. Do I love that? I don't know. Just something different. That sounds crazy. Okay, anyway. Complete opposite. Sophisticated city girl. I don't need to know much about this. I just know it's a carpenter guy, and we got a sophisticated city girl, and obviously we're gonna get him to put lay her carpets down. I don't know what this is. Happily Ever After playlist. 2 years after losing her fiance. Oh, I don't really want a grief book, to be honest. I feel like I've done that a bit too much now. I don't mind what that one's about. Life is too short. Bryce quits her job to pursue her dreams, traveling the globe. She wasn't expecting to gain millions of YouTube followers to share her joy. Okay, cool. We got a social media girly. We got a girl who lost her fiance. We got a city girl and a carpenter guy, and we have a possible workplace romance. Yeah, Abby Jimenez, not mad. I'm looking forward to all of her books, to be honest. I feel like this is a bad idea. I feel like they're all gonna tip over. We got one book that I can say with chest was a perfectly acceptable purchase, and that was Restore Me. This book is a book that is in my top priority TBR. Not only is it in my top priority TBR, but it was also purchased with the Amazon voucher. Because what else are you using your Amazon vouchers for? Like, I hope you're not buying toilet paper with them, let's be real, because that's almost what I was gonna do. I was about to check out some basic generic shopping and then realize, why am I saving money? And I realized I had a voucher, so I undid that immediately, because I'm sorry, I was happy to pay the price that I thought those products were before I knew there was a voucher. So I will use the voucher somewhere else. And that's when I decided to purchase Restore Me. I can't wait for this. I love the cover. I know a lot of people like the clean look of the other ones, but I really like these. I like the bright red. It makes me happy. I don't know what it is about these books, American books. Firstly, I love the flop, but I feel like they're worse quality. I love them for reading, but I think the quality is horrendous. Because like when I read The Neighbor Favor, my fingers got a little sweaty because I was walking on the treadmill and the corners of the paper started curling. So I don't think they're that good of quality. However, I love the floppiness, so it'll be fine. I just won't work out while I read these. So I have no idea what this book follows, so let's have a quick read. Alexson is my late husband's best friend. Oh yes, I remember. Take it all back, all the way back. Okay, I'm gonna probably get this wrong, but late husband's best friend, best man on earth. He wants. He's arrogant, dismissive. Okay, from my knowledge, this it's grief again, but it's fine. This follows a book of a woman who's lost her husband and then gets really close to her husband's best friend, and they start up a relationship, and it's kind of questioning like, I don't know. That's all I know, and I feel like that sounds messy and juicy, and I'm here for it. Like, go to his friend, why not? He was originally like a dickhead for the longest, but after one drunken night and a surprisingly sexy act of heroism, he started to be nice. Started treating me like something other than the physical embodiment of his annoyance, which would be nice if it didn't make me feel all the things I swore I never would feel again for another man after my husband died. Okay, I don't need to know anything else. I'm about to read this. This is a thick one though. Look at, jeez, how many pages is this? 564 page romance. That's long. I thank God that it's floppy, so it'll be fine. I actually don't take back everything I had to say about the quality. Let's just be grateful it's a floppy book. And that leads us to our last purchase, one of the most ridiculous purchases of them all. And that, everybody drum roll. No, we're not doing that. The Dream Harbor series. Why have I purchased these? Why did I buy these, guys? I have a problem. Someone take my card away from me, okay? I didn't even love these books. I just liked them. They were all right. I have a problem, guys. Purchase these because I love the covers. The covers are cute. They have the little holographic whatever lines, and you know, look how look how nice they are. They're cute. I didn't care for the pumpkin spice cafe. I did like the cinnamon bun bookstore. I did enjoy the Christmas tree farm. I haven't read this, so technically this is the only one that is gonna go to my bill. This is the only one that's gonna add to my debt. The rest of them I've already read, so they don't count in my debt, so they're just shelf trophies. I think depending on the season, I'll put one in front. I don't even think this is the next book in the series. I think I actually need to read the Strawberry Patch, whatever the hell that one's called, so I'm gonna have to go purchase that now because I'm not having an incomplete series. I'll have to think about that one. That doesn't make any sense now I think about it. But yeah. Oh, the most important point of it all, these books were on sale on Vintage for £5. So I think that's what it was. 4 of them for £5 was just too much of a deal. And I like the covers enough to be happy to spend that money. This is why I will forever be broke. The end. Now, this is the total. I don't know how much it is. That's the total debt that I'm in for my Clear the Cart challenge series. So the month of March, I will be going heavy on my physical TBR. We need to make the money back. I can't fail this Clear the Cart series in the second month. Maybe I was sadder in February than I realized and had to. The reason why I was probably exhausted and tired and fell into purchasing, book buying, was probably because it was half term and I had to entertain a 5-year-old 24/7 non-stop. And they get bored so fast. Like, why are you bored? I just spent the whole day playing. The whole day. I ain't got to smell a book all day and you're bored already. Ugh, yeah. It was great fun. We did a lot of stuff over the half term. We made Ooplex, tried to make homemade slime. We went park like 1,000 times. It was a great time, but it was like, I didn't get a second to do anything else, which is why the upload actually also didn't happen. But I had a great time and I clearly leaned into my pleasures. I hold these all. If I drop these and would destroy my books, I'm going to be so mad at myself because they're all so fresh. And oh, that is consumerism at its finest. I'm looking at the viewfinder. That is making me feel icky. But yes, those are all the books that I purchased for no reason at all. I hope you girls enjoyed this. Stick around for the TBR jar video and the month of March of me clearing my cart. I can't take my hand from underneath this without them all falling. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And if you got to this point, comment down this emoji on the side of the screen. Drop down below the books you purchased or the book you want to purchase. And this is me giving you justification to go buy a book today. Go buy your books. Go buy a book if it makes you happy, okay? I feel like it's important to have your favorite books on your shelf. I just feel like when you're feeling sad, you need to be able to see them, look at them, smell them, stroke them, and bring that blood pressure down, okay? reduce the anxiety. So I feel like this was a therapy purchase. I'm gonna throw myself in the bin. I need to stop.